to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton. My name's Connor Williams, and we're back with another video. This time it's the preview for the Bournemouth Everton game on the 30th of March. Yeah, Everton returned to action after what has it been like a 3 week break. Um, I, for one, have been a little bit bored during the 3 weeks. International football doesn't quite hit for me. I'm not that interested apart from how the Everton lads do. And yeah, it's been a bit of a quiet one for obviously Pickford for England. Made his first mistake in over 60 games for them, but I'm sure that's not the narrative the media will push with. And obviously Onana played well. Brantford didn't get a debut. Dunk did, and got absolutely bodied by Lukaku and made a mistake. So yeah, that was the roundup of the Toffees on tour. The rest of them have been in Portugal for 3 weeks since the last game. We've had the Portugal camp, Slapgate, and now players are back on the pitch, ready to play. Against Bournemouth, we've got an okay record. They've won 6, we've won 7, 2 draws. The last couple of games, October 7th, 2023, at home at Goodison this season. We beat them 3-0. And on the 28th of May 2023, that game where we stayed up, we beat them 1-0. The last time they beat us was in 2022. They did the double. They beat us in the EFL Cup and they beat us in the Prem, both at their ground. And they did beat us at home as well back in 2020. Looking at it, we have a really good record against us at their place, a really, really good one. I think the last time we won was 2016 there in the FA Cup. They're a decent team, obviously made the switch, didn't they, to Areola in the summer. Good keeper, good manager, sorry, really good manager. Took him a while at the start of the season, but I think he's now starting to get his groove. And they've just got a good squad. I mean, looking at it now, you've got a mix of youngsters and experienced players. You've got the likes of Max Aarons in their squad, that Kirk has, Alex Scott, who's a fantastic midfielder, Flip Billing, another great midfielder. And then, they've got Sinistera, who we were after, Quattaro, who we were after, Tavernier, who I think we maybe looked at. And obviously their main one is Dominic Solanke on 15 goals this season. It's going to be tough to keep him quiet. But we are going to have to keep him quiet if we want to get a win. It is going to be a little bit of a tough game at their place. Like I said, we have the greatest stats, the greatest record down there, and I think that'll come in. I'm hoping that there will be a few returns for this game. Like I said, we've had 3 weeks off. They've got some injuries. This is going off FOTMob. Sinistera's out till May. Sensai's out till April. Max Aarons has had an hamstring injury. The ones that say a few days, you really can't guess. Fredericks has had an hamstring as a calf injury. Lloyd Kelly has hip. For us, according to FOTMob, it says Idrissa Gana Gay, groin injury. Dele Alli, hip with a few days. And Danjuma, leg injury, few days. I'm expecting to see Danjuma back. We've had 3 weeks off. I'm expecting to see some of the lads back, to be honest. Like maybe that's me. I don't know their injuries, so I don't know the severity of them. And if they're worse than that, then fair enough. But we have just had 3 weeks off, 3 weeks of recuperating. I'd like to see Seamus Coleman. I expect to be back. He's played for Ireland in the international break, so I expect him to be back. I'd actually be starting Seamus Coleman. If you ask me for my starting lineup, I'd go Pickford, Coleman, Tarkowski, Branthwaite, Mikalenko. I think that changes, does it? Really, apart from Coleman. Then I would go Onana and Garner if Gue's injured. Well, just Onana and Garner anyway. But if Gue's injured, they're the centre mids. This is what I think he'll do. I think he'll play McNeil on the left, and he'll play Harrison on the right, and Decore and Calvert-Lewin or Beto. I think he'll probably stick Beto because Beto started the last two. What I think he should do is Harrison on the left, if Danjuma's fit, Danjuma on the right and McNeil behind the striker potentially, um, or Danjuma behind the striker. I'd just like to see at some point that switch up. I think McNeil's long shots are very decent. I think if he can get more centrally, those runs centrally he's been making, I think we can make something happen. Again, Danjuma, same reason. He runs at people. If we can get him centered when he's doing that, instead of off from the left, I think it'd be a really, really good, move for us and move for him. Um, but yeah, danger players for them are obviously, like I said, Solanke. Alex Scott's a good little player for them. And it'd be interesting to see how that Enes Unal does. Seen an awful lot about Christie's their top assister and Tavernier, both good from out wide. Um, Semieno has got a fair few goals for them. I will be interested to see how that Unal does. I don't think he'll get games over Solanke, to be honest with you. But yeah, last time they played was Luton 4-3. Turned the game on the head. And they played with one striker. That's Semieno had a great game. But they played with one striker, so I don't see you now getting much of a game there. Um, Potentially where they could be weak is out wide. At fullback, playing Smith and Quattaro last time. Quattaro, I think that might be a way to get at them. Um, I think that could possibly be our chance. I think we just got to do what we're doing, stay compact, stay tight, create the chances, and we just need to finish them, to be honest. It's been the sort of, curse for this whole season. Just got to finish our chances. But yeah, that's all I've got time for. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and comment down below your score predictions. My score prediction, nearly forgot that. I think I'm going to go 2-1 Everton. Leave yours down below. Look forward to reading them. See you soon.